Guys, this is casualnerdhammer.net, and I'm bringing you a battle report today. It's been a while. Me and Rob got a game. Rob and I got a game at his house, and we're playing some Malifaux, and I'm pretty excited. Gaining Grounds 2017 came out, the tournament edition that Weird puts out for Malifaux every year, and Rob and I are really trying. I say this every time I make a battle report, but we're really trying to get into Malifaux. Rob actually ran a tournament in December. I wasn't able to make it. I had some personal business stuff to attend to that day, and I wasn't able to make it. I really wanted to make it, but the tournament went pretty well. Rob got rocked, but all in all, it was nice to get a tournament in our area and get some people out. And so Rob's running something different from the other battle reports that we've seen. He's running Reva with her upgrades and a Lovelace and a Killjoy, which I'm really not excited about. Of course, the carrying is there with him and 2 shield bearers. It's a more killy of a list than Rob usually plays with Nico. So I'm interested to see how it is and how my Gremlins hold up. My Gremlins list, this is the typical summoning list. We were playing with the errata intact, so Lenny, not giving ramps to Somer, which I think I'm gonna get away from Lenny now and try some other models. My whole idea with Malifaux and my crew was to get used to something, get used to the game more than anything, and by that I really wanted to keep my crew the same for a while so that I understand them inside and out, so that I can try to capture the nuances of the game a little better. So I am taking Somer, and he has a family tree upgrade. This is just my summoning engine, and I gave Somer Dirty Cheater because I feel like in the past I was trying to summon too much, like after turn 1 and turn 2, like just still trying to summon. And I didn't realize how good his gun was until I started shooting, and I kind of like that, he does have Bayou 2 cards, so he can be taking wounds off as he's giving himself rams and doing dumb luck and doing wounds to himself to get that better damage profile. I did take 1 Skeeter, cut this down from 2 usually. Lenny, I did give him the I'll Love It and Pet It upgrade, which allows him to, on a Tomes, I think, on his attack, on a shooting attack, he can summon a pig next to his target. Bert, of course, is there. I'm running Trixabelle, and Trixie, I do like her, and I got to get her painted finally, and I do like her. I think I really want to put Frank in with her and do some, multiple activation, chain activation stuff with her and Frank. I use Gremlins to summon off of, and 2 Slot Haulers to heal everybody up. So we rolled up. We're playing Guard the Stash. That's 2 stash markers on the center line, 10 inches apart. And you need a guy within 2 inches of each stash marker after the first turn to start getting points for that. I like the strategy. I can flood a couple Gremlins up there. It doesn't matter if he's within 2 inches, he gets points too. So I know we're going to be centralized on the table, and our schemes, Claim Jump is you always pick. Frame for Murder, Dig Their Graves, Tail them, and Quick Murder. I like Frame for Murder here because of Killjoy. I know he's going to be out in front looking to wreak some havoc on the Gremlins, so I figure if I put that on Trixie, I'll just throw her up there, let Killjoy kill her, and get to 3 points pretty quick. Dig Their Graves. Yeah, I took that one. That one's tough because there's a lot of moving parts. I feel like you got to drop a scheme marker, then you got to kill a guy next to the scheme marker or within 4 inches of the scheme marker. And I'm looking at Rob's list, and I'm not really excited about it because shield bearers can come back to life. But I guess if I kill them once, do they drop a corpse marker? Yeah, I'm not sure how that works with the shield bearers. Because I know they come back to life and then they get a buff and then you can kill them again and they're dead. But anyway, I took Dig Their Graves. I didn't really like Tail them. And a Quick Murder, I wasn't sure I was going to be killing anything that quick anyway. And Claim Jump probably would have been a better answer than dig their graves. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, I know my idea was I know we're going to be guarding the stash, so there's definitely going to be models around the stashes. I'm thinking throwing ski markers down around the stash for dig their graves, but when you kill somebody, your opponent gets to take a ski marker away. So I don't know. I'm not sure if I picked the best schemes. I like Frame for Murder here just because he has a huge beat stick and I can just throw Trixie, get 3 points for that. And, I should be getting some points for guard to stash. I can throw Gremlins up and I can overwhelm him. Late activations, I should be able to get Gremlins within the stash range with having Reckless and be able to, move 15 inches. So I felt pretty good about that and getting points for the strat. I just feel I needed to get points somewhere else. So I don't know. Maybe Claim Jump would have been better for that. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So here's a look of our beautiful table. And so I set up the Gremlins. I deployed first. Set the boys up like this with the Slop Haulers in behind. I'm gonna obviously get the Skeeter, get the right suit for Somer's summoning. And over here I have Lenny, Bert, and Trixie up on this flank here. Yeah, I didn't really take a picture of his deployment. In the beginning here, I feel like I was a little lax on pictures. So, Reva has an ability. She can put a corpse candle, I guess. It's one of her totems, anywhere outside of 8 inches of my crew. So he ends up putting one right here. And I knew, obviously, like she can attack through them. So I knew she'd be attacking from range. But it's a double-edged sword. If I kill it, then Killjoy, because he starts the game buried, he can pop up right at that corpse marker. And so I do fall for that trap. I decide I should have took Trixie in. I should have took Trixie into the corpse candle, but instead I decided to take Bert. There's some glamour shots of the boys. Oh, yeah, so that's what happens. I do take Bert in. I kill the corpse marker, and Killjoy pops up. I have no idea why I took Bert in there first. I don't know if I thought... Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure why I did that. I should have just threw Trixie in there. I mean, she could... Maybe I was afraid that Trixie couldn't kill the corpse marker, but at least Lenny would have been coming up. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to to pop Killjoy up and see what I can do, I guess. So then Killjoy activates and obviously slaughters Bert. I think Bert was able to get a wound or a couple wounds in with his reflex ability. So next I decide to activate the Skeeter. I give everybody, I think, what does Somer need for that? I think it's masks to summon. But here I'm thinking like, all right, my whole idea is to summon the first turn, right? I got to get the summon engine going. But now here's a Killjoy right in my face. So my options are either not summon and just focus fire and kill Killjoy right there with all the Bayous and Somer, or I can start the summon engine, which I feel like I need to do, and just try to throw things at Killjoy to lock him in melee. I have Love It and Pet It with Lenny. Maybe I can get a pig. Stuck in combat, I do have other Gremlins. I can throw, if I do get the summon engine going, I can throw a couple Gremlins at him, kind of lock him in place until Somer's in a position where he could either shoot him or, I don't know, some kind of combo with Trixie or Lenny. See, I don't really like Lenny. Like, he's easy to kill, and he just doesn't, I don't know, he just doesn't really put that muscle in. I'm not sure why I'm showing this. Do it like this. I didn't cast Bigger Hat here, I don't think. So yeah, I guess I was just showing that I decided to go with do it like this. So I get two Bayous, not bad. And yeah, I decided to show some movement from Rob. So Shield Bears are pushing up, the Emissary is pushing up. I think the Emissary ends up being like right here. And then, Reva's in the back. And so yeah, and the healing went off. I healed almost all my Gremlins except that one guy. Reva puts a corpse candle there. And I move this Gremlin up. I decide to drop a ski marker close to Killjoy. I figure if I'm next turn, if I'm going to be focus firing, at least maybe I can get a point for quick murder, or not quick murder, but dig their graves. And yeah, so that's how it's going. I do charge in Trixie, and that pulls Bert in so that Bert can get some free attacks. I don't think he does. I don't think he was in range. I don't know. I forget how this goes. So, after a bunch of attacks on Killjoy, I thought... So, I take all the Bayous. This is what happened. I take all the Bayous. Let's go back one. And I start shooting Killjoy with all the other Bayous. I'm loading. I'm dumb lucking them. I'm doing everything I possibly can. I'm shooting as much as I can. So, I decide to take Trixie in to try to finish him off. And if I don't finish him off, at least he's pinned down with Trixie, who if he kills, I get framed for murder. So I decided to do that instead of taking Gremlins in and just, kind of locking them down. I try to go for the kill, and I get them all the way down to one wound left. And so it's going to come down to activation on the next turn. This is going into turn 2, and if I can activate, Trixie should be able to kill him. If not, Trixie's going to kill him, or Trixie's going to die anyway. So yeah, actually, I wanted Trixie to die and then kill him. I don't know exactly. So I decided to activate. I had a horrible hand, and so I decided to activate Somer's bigger hat and make Reva discard her hand to start turn 2. So yeah, there it is. Trixie's dead. So I get the 3 points for frame for murder, and I do end up killing Killjoy. So that's not the way I really want to start the game, but I did get 3 points, and I got another point for dig their grave. So that kind of worked here. I got 4 points pretty quick, but I did end up losing Trixie and Bert for something that that I could have just used Trixie for, I think. Yeah, let me go back here. Lenny is taking a bunch of wounds through Reva and the corpse markers. He moves the shield bearers around here to start getting in position for guard to stash. I move one of my guys up here, and I drop a scheme marker, thinking that if I can kill anybody in here, I can get another point for dig their graves. But we'll see how that works out. And it's just over shot of the table. Look at all these corpse markers here. I mean, Reva's just smacking my boys with her attacks through the corpse markers. So the emissary, I think, moves next. I move another gremlin up here. I don't know who I took shots at. Maybe Lovelace. Yeah. Or did I? I shot this gremlin. One of the other gremlins shot this gremlin. I squealed to this position. I move another gremlin over here for guard their stash. And, I'm trying to... I can out-activate them, so I'm doing these moves later in the turn. Saving, I think, Somer for last in this round. And so he really doesn't have an answer to stop them from there. He did put down 2 scheme markers. It becomes apparent to me that he is doing claim jump, and there's not much I can really do. Besides the gremlins, I don't really have any scheme marker manipulation. Just them running up and taking it with reckless, basically, is my only answer to that. But they are pretty guarded by the shield bearers, so yeah, it's tough. Lovelace, she's taking shots at this gremlin, but doesn't kill him. He's down to like 1 wound, I think. Emissary moves up, puts a wall up here. That sucks because Bert can see him, but he's going to be in cover. So what I think I'm going to do is take one of my slop haulers and start shooting Bert and squeal him over somewhere. And over here, yeah, he drops another ski marker. Or no, this is after scoring. So yeah, he picked up his ski markers. He ended up killing the gremlin that was here. And he gets a mindless zombie for that, which is going to be a pain in the ass because I think then he just moves this mindless zombie into this guy. So I have to take care of the mindless zombie, and Bayou melee isn't the greatest, and I don't really have anyone else that can take shots at him. So I'm going to have to deal with that stupid mindless zombie. So over here, I do start shooting Bert to squeal him closer to the emissary. He's still getting cover here. So what I decided to do is I squeal him one more time to move him over here, and I move him up on the blocks before I shoot, I think. Yeah, so he squeals to here, and when I activate Somer, I pop him up here to take shots at this. And I'm not sure if that's possible. Like, can you shoot that close? I guess you can't shoot in melee range. I forget what Somer's melee range is. It might only be 1. Maybe I did that legally. I'm not 100% sure. We might have to go back on that. Over here, yeah, I do kill the mindless zombie. I bring a slop holler up. I heal this dude, I think. And yeah, there's the move with Somer. I moved the Bayou. I moved the Bayou to charge in. I guess I just charged in a Bayou. I don't know. I don't know why I did that. I was desperate to kill this emissary. I got him really close. I got him down to 1 wound again, just like the other guy. So he pops up a flesh construct, the only model of Rob's that is painted, which does look pretty good. I must admit, I can't wait to see the rest of his army painted up. And he's going to attack that Bayou. For some reason, I got a Black Joker when I was trying to do something. I think it was with Somer. I was taking shots with Somer or something. And so as soon as that Black Joker popped up on the first one, I decided to move him over. And I discard Reva's hand. I use Bigger Hat and just discard his hand. Yeah, wasn't the greatest move. I don't know. I don't know what I was doing there. So over here, yeah, I position this Gremlin. I want to take the shots at the emissary. He's almost dead. Putting the emissary down would be awesome. And over here, he's shuffling his guys and getting keeping them in, doing the schemes for claim jump. This Bayou Gremlin with 3 wounds on him, so I couldn't even reckless to get an extra shot. Does actually kill the emissary, which was absolutely fantastic. Yeah, so that was awesome. Got him out of the way. Mindless Zombie does pop up for my troubles. I think that was off of his thing. So yeah, there's the boy. There's the boy. He does what he needs to do. That's what's up. So things are progressing, and this is all I have left, I think. Yeah, because Lenny's dead from Reva's shots. Bert's dead. Trixie's dead. I mean, summoning isn't really even an option. I'm moving slop haulers up now to try to get over to the stashes so I can at least get guard the stash, which I'm missing points on now. It's hard for me to kill anything next to my markers, so Rob's starting to snowball points, and I'm just I got my points early, and I'm just stuck at like 4 or so. Yeah. Bert, so yeah, he has a corpse marker here, so Reva is taking shots at him. He gets him down to his last wound and kills Somer. I think what Rob was pretty mad with the 1 Bigger Hat that I casted, like discarded. I don't know, it was like a 13, 2 11s, 2 10s. Like it was a stupid hand that I discarded on him, and so that felt pretty good for him. But yeah, so Somer's dead. Not a whole lot more I can do. Shield bearers are coming in. That guy only has 1 wound. He's going to kill him off pretty quick. Flesh constructs moving around. Rob's just getting points. At one point, my only hope was to... Oh, yeah, this slop hauler. If I could kill the shield bearer and, get another point for stake to claim. I had another opportunity to get this flesh construct with the other slop hauler, but I lost initiative again. I didn't go first, I think, this entire game, which is really a bummer because I can cheat with Trixie. I think I only went first the first. Yeah, I went first the first turn, and yeah, that was a bummer. That really hurt, especially with the Killjoy incident. Yeah, so this guy ends up killing my other guy. I don't kill the shield bearer, and that's where we end the game. Rob won, I think. What did he get? About 7. I think he got. Let's see. He got every point for guard the stash, so that's 4 points. He got 2 for a quick murder, and I think got claim jump like twice. So he had 8, 9 points. I had frame for murder for 3. I had 1. Yeah, I had 4. So pretty substantial win for Rob. It was fun. It really just got the itch going again of getting the Malifaux. And I'm painting, I got models ready to paint. I want to now expand to either a Wong or a Zip crew also, and get those guys painted so that I have some options. I really want to get some other crews on the table. I feel like I have a grasp of Sommer. I know this wasn't the greatest game ever, but with my Sommer crew, I think I'm going to put Francois in instead of Lenny, and use Trixie and Francois. Chain activations and stuff like that, and Bert. I just feel like I'm going to have a little bit more muscle, and with Lenny out, not being able to give Sommer Rams with the errata, and I had 3 Roosters almost finished painted. All I have to do is their bodies, and Roosters get nerfed like super hard, so I don't know. I guess I just got to finish painting them, but I don't know if I'm going to be bringing Roosters in any of my crews. But I like the Wong McTavish combo. I'm going to probably be trying some of that, and I'm going to order Zip. I also got Maris. I think she's going to be a great scheme runner, so she's coming in the mail. So I'm expanding the crew, expanding the Gremlins a bit. I'm going to get some more stuff painted. There's some tournaments coming up in the area that I'm interested in. We have a new game store opening within like 20 minutes of me, 15 minutes, or like 5-10 minutes from Rob. So I'm hoping that we can run some stuff there. And actually having a local game store is going to be huge. I hope it's a great place. I know Rob talked to the owner a little bit already, and he's pretty excited for us to run events like Kings of War and Malifaux there. So I'm hoping that I'll finally have my home game store, man. It could be a big 2017 for gaming, and I really hope it is. So I'm pretty pumped. I'm pretty excited. I hope that means a lot more battle reports and some hobby discussions and some game discussions on the channel. That's about it. Thanks, guys, for watching. I hope you had a great 2016, and I hope 2017 is even better for y'all. And thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.